Welcome to my Yoga Strong class. We'll start in child's pose. Bring your knees to the edge of the mat, your toes to touch. Extend your arms long out in front of you. Rest your forehead on the ground. Take a moment here to settle in, tuning into your body. Take a big breath in through your nose and sigh out of your mouth. Throughout this practice, as we challenge ourselves and we explore what's possible for our bodies, I encourage you to listen to your body. Take what feels good and leave what does not. Always listen to your body. We'll tend the fingers of our hands and walk them out another inch. I think this is a really active child's pose. Feel the back side of your body activate here. We'll walk our hands over to the left and breathe into your right side body. Notice how you take a breath in, your rib cage expands. Breathing into the space between your ribs. And we'll walk our hands over to the right, breathing into our left side body. On our next breath, we'll walk our hands back forward. One more full breath here, in through your nose and let it out of your mouth. We'll come into a tabletop position. Ground your hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, take a breath in. On your exhale, press the floor away, protract your shoulders, hug your belly to spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, press the floor away, moving through cat-cow. One more cycle of breath on your breath. We'll return to a neutral spine. Ground your left hand down. Inhale, sweep your right hand up. On your exhale, thread it through. Ground your right shoulder down. Extend your left arm in front of you. Tent the fingers of your hands. Shift your torso back, spreading your shoulder blades apart. And place your left hand on the ground. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, ground it down. Switch sides. Sweep your left arm up. Exhale, thread it through. Place your left shoulder on the ground. Extend your right arm long. Tent the fingers of your hands. Shift your torso back. And we'll place our right hand on the ground. Sweep your left arm up. Exhale. Place it on the ground. Ground your hands down. Protract your shoulders. Hug your belly to spine. Really activate your core here. Extend your right leg towards the back of the room. Bringing attention to your core. Keep it engaged. We'll circle our right leg behind us. Ground your toes on the ground and shift back and forth. Gaze at your foot. One more rock. Press into your hands. Lift your leg up. Circle it around. Keep your leg extended and then tap down. Use your glute to pull your leg back up. Circle it around. And moving through these rainbow movements. Nice, slow, and controlled here. And one more. Circle around. Float your leg off the ground. Tap it down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. This time we'll lift up. Extend your right leg towards the back of the room. Ground your left forearm down. Bring your right knee to your right elbow and extend. Bend your leg and reach it back. Again, bring attention to your core as you move through this motion. We're not arching our back. Our core is stabilized as our leg is working. And one more time. Extend back. Place your left hand on the ground. Ground your right foot down. Open up your hip for a mini side plank. Reach your right arm long. On your exhale, thread it through. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach up. Lift your torso up. Place your right hand on your right leg. Reach your left arm out over to the side, gate pose. Take a breath here. Circle your left arm down and around, grounded down. Float your right leg off the floor. Mini side plank. Reach your right arm towards the front of the room. Hug your right knee to your elbow. Step your right foot in front. Square off your hips. Low lunge. Reach your hands high. Let your hips sink down. Ground down through your knee as you lift your arms up. Lengthen your arms. Fly your hands back. Lead with your chest. Flex your foot. Isometrically drag your foot towards the back of the room. Activate your backside body. Think locust upper body here. Hug your core to your spine. Circle your arms towards the front of the room and then ground them down. Protract your shoulders. Float your right foot off the ground and release. Float and down, float and down. So much harder than it looks. One more time. And release your foot to the ground. Shift forward, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, ground your left hand down, sweep your right arm high. Ground into your left hand, drop the pinky toe edge of your left foot, step your right foot back, side plank. Press the floor away, lift up your hips. Exhale, float your hand down, plank pose. Shift forward, bring your arms to a 90-degree angle, hug your arms alongside your body. Of course, you can drop to your knees if you need to, and then press right back up to a plank. Bend your knees, return to a tabletop position. One cat-cow. Return to a neutral spine. Bring attention to your core, knitting your ribs in, press the floor away. Extend your left leg back. Cross it over, place your toes on the ground, and we'll rock into our left side, simply switching to our opposite side. We'll lift our leg up, circle it around, and tap down for big rainbows here. Big circles, nice, slow, and controlled as you lift your leg. Use your glute to lift your leg. Bring attention to the muscle that you're using. And this final time, we'll hold here, tap and lift, tap, tap, lift up, circle your leg towards the back, ground your right forearm down, draw your left knee to your left elbow, extend your leg, bend and extend. Draw it in, extend your leg, bringing attention to your core, keeping it stabilized. Moving with control. One more time. Extend your leg, place your right hand on the ground, ground your left foot down, sweep up for mini side plank. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. Lift your torso up. Left hand comes to left leg. Reach your right arm around. Gate pose. Breathing into your side body. Circle your right arm down. Ground your right hand down. Lift your left leg. Mini half moon. Reach your left arm forward, hug your left knee into your elbow, extend and hug it in, and then place your left foot at the top of your mat. Square off your hips, low lunge. Sink your hips down. Take note how one side feels different than the other. One side will always be more flexible, and one side will always be more strong. That's just how our bodies are. So just knowing this, knowing how our bodies move and work is helpful. Lengthen your arms, and on your exhale, fly your hands back, drawing your core in, flex your foot isometrically, drag your foot towards the back of the room. Locust upper body, retract your shoulder blades, really activate the muscles in your back here. Circle your arms towards the front and ground them down. Flex your foot, protract your shoulders, engage your core, lift your leg and lower. Lift, lower, lift and lower. One more time, lift up and lower. Shift forward, tuck your toes, lift your back leg, ground your right hand down, sweep your left arm high, low lunge twist. Drop the pinky toe edge of your back foot, step your left foot back, side plank, press the floor away. Float your left hand down. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, shift forward. One chaturanga push-up and lift. And this time we'll shift forward and lower all the way to the ground. Extend your arms towards the back of the room. Pinkies facing up. Inhale, reach up, locust pose. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips into the ground, retract your shoulder blades, reach towards the back of the room. And lower down. Circle your arms out towards the front. Hug your elbows back as you lift your torso up. And extend back. Draw your elbows in, come into a Sphinx pose. So ground your forearms down, elbows underneath shoulders. Press your hips into the ground. Draw your sternum forward, isometrically drag your arms back. Lift the crown of your head, feel the opening here. We'll press into our forearms, tuck our toes, lift up, forearm plank. Lower your torso down, letting your shoulder blades retract around your spine, and then press the floor away. Shift your seat up for like elongated dolphin, driving your elbows into the ground like you're scooping into the ground, and shift forward. So lower down, scapular retraction. Scoop your elbows, activating your serratus anterior here. And shift forward, lower, and lift. And scoop your arms, and shift forward. Bring your left arm over to meet your right. Drop your heels, rise up, forearm plank. Side plank, and curl, and sweep, and curl, shifting to the opposite side. Lift your arm up, and curl under, and up, and return to your forearm plank. Drop your knees to the ground, extend your arms long, drop down, puppy pose. And press in, hollow out your body. And release down to our puppy. Press in. And release. Walk your hands back to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes, shift back. Downward facing dog. We'll just take a moment here to pedal out our dog. Lift your tailbone up. Draw your sternum towards the back of the room. Press equally through both hands. And when you're ready, find stillness. Ground your right foot down. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Press equally through both hands here. Scorpion. Peel your hip open. We'll shift forward, hug your left knee to your left shoulder, pause, or left elbow rather, pause, and extend back, three-legged dog. Cross over, left knee to right, elbow, pause. Thread it through, ground your left hand down, sweep your right arm up. Ball and triangle. Shift your seat back, we'll float and do some taps of our foot, or just hold your fallen triangle, and then we'll all meet in fallen triangle. Ground your right hand down, draw your knee to your nose. Place your foot between your hands, rise up, crescent lunge. Stack your front knee over your front heel. Lift your back heel up. Stack shoulders over hips, reach your hands high. Take a breath in, bend your back leg, twist, gaze out over your left shoulders, lunge down. Circle around. And we'll shift forward, hands to your heart or to a block for support for warrior three. Slight micro bend in your standing leg. Set your gaze on the floor, something that is not moving. Open your hip and then close. Little micro movement, but a lot of strength. One more, open and close. And this time we'll open up, bring your hand to earth or a block, half moon. Stack your right hip over your left hip. Flex your foot, engage your inner thigh, engage your core. Step back, warrior two. The heel of your front foot intersects the arch of your back foot. Pinky toe edge of your back foot is parallel to the back of their mat. Front knee is stacked over heels. Arms are long, shoulders stacked over hips. Set your gaze. Feel the power in the pause here. We'll straighten your front leg. Reach your left arm high. Hinge at your hips. Reach both arms towards the front upper corner of your room like you're holding a stability ball. Feel your core fire up here. Inhale, rise up. Externally rotate your back leg, sink down. Skandasana. So your Skandasana might be here or it might be here. Just go wherever your body allows you to go right now. And we'll shift to the opposite side using hands or no hands. We'll find our way. Our left leg is bent, our right leg is straight, right foot is flexed. Lower to your seat. Extend your left leg long. You can place your hands behind you, sitting nice and tall, or keep them in front of you. But we'll lift our left leg up and around to meet our right. So using our hip flexor and core to do that. Place your hands mid-thigh. Ground your hands down. Protract your shoulders. Engage your core. Shift your seat back. Lift your seat off the ground for this modified L-sit. If you can do an L-sit, go for it. And lower down. We'll do that one more time. Press into your hands. Lift up. Press the floor away. And lower down. Keep your left leg long. Bend your right leg over your left. Sit nice and tall. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist towards your right, gaze out over your right shoulder. Reach your hands high. Place your left hand on the ground. Take your right hand and reach around to the pinky toe edge of your right foot. So option to stay in this twist, or we'll play with baby grasshopper. As we shift forward, really push the sole of your foot into your hand and lift your seat up. So it's a shift away as your top goes up, it goes down, your bottom must lift up. The trick is really to cook your foot into your hand, hand into foot. Place your left hand behind you, lift up for side plank variation. On your exhale, float your right knee down and square off your hips. Right arm threads through for thread the needle as you float your left leg off the floor. Place your left leg down and your right hand. Tuck your right toes, draw your left knee to your nose, protract your shoulders. Extend your left leg back, ground your right knee down, lower down, chaturanga, table variation, and we'll step back, plank pose. Shift back, downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. Ground your left foot down. Sweep your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your right knee, open up your hip. Press equally through both hands. Shift forward, draw your right knee to your right elbow. Extend back. Draw your right knee to your left elbow, thread it through. Lift up, fallen triangle. Shift your seat back, float your leg off the floor, and we'll add some taps. Option to stay in your fallen triangle. Lift up. Ground your left hand down, draw your knee to your nose, plant your foot between your hands, rise up, crescent lunge. Stack your front knee over your heel, lift your back heel up off the ground. Breathe here. As we ground down through our feet, we lengthen through our arms. Take a breath in on your exhale, bend your back leg, gaze out over your right hand. Circle down and around, return to your crescent, and then shift forward to your warrior one. Warrior three. And we'll open up and back. So we're opening our hips, a little drill, slight micro bend in your leg. Open your hip and down and open and close. Then we'll open coming into our half moon. Flex your foot, engage your inner thighs, engage your core, stack your hips over, left hip over right, and step back, warrior two. Finding power in the pause, taking time to set up our warrior. Our warrior's a big lunge, so take up space on your mat here. Reach your arms long, really be active in this pose. Straighten your front leg, reach your right arm up. Hinge at your hips, reach both hands towards the corner of the room. This like triangle variation of fires up your core. Inhale, rise up, externally rotate your back leg, sink into your skandasana. And we'll shift sides. Lower to your seat. Extend your right leg long. Using your core, lift your right leg up and around. Readjust yourself on the mat. Coming into our L-sit holds. Modified or full L-sit. Place your hands mid-thigh. Protract your shoulders. Engage your core, shift your seat back. And lower down. Press up, lower, hold rather, and lower. We'll do one more. Press up, hold, and release down. Keep your right leg straight, bend your left over your right, sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist, gaze out over your left shoulder. Inhale, reach your arms up, ground your right hand down, flex your right foot, take your left hand onto the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Press your foot into your hand, hand into foot as you shift forward and lower down. Place your right hand behind you. Lift your seat up, ground your left toes into the ground for the side plank variation. And square off your hips, left knee down, left arm threads through. Nice, slow and controlled as you float your right leg off the floor. Place your right toes on the ground. Left hand comes on the ground. Tuck your left toes. Draw your right knee to your nose. Extend back. Ground your left knee down. And come into your chaturanga. Arms release back. Step back. Plank pose. Walk your hands back. Forward fold. And just settle in here for a moment. Maybe nod your head no, nod it yes. Walk your toes in. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Right leg comes up, stork pose. Extend your leg, hold, flex your foot. Place your right foot in front of you. Externally rotate your left leg. Peel your right hip back, setting up for pyramid. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge, 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 hinge. Reach your arms. Ground your hands down. Protract your shoulders. Hug your left foot to your seat. Place your left foot on the ground. Now your feet are both parallel. Shift your seat back. Take a hold of your right foot. For a pistol, if this is not available to you, just stay in pyramid. That's okay. This is hard. And we'll shift forward. Bring your left foot to meet your right forward fold. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, stork pose. Left knee comes up. Extend your left leg. Hold. Place your left foot on the ground. Reach your arms up, hinge at your hips. Reach as far forward as you can. Nice, slow, and controlled. Tempt the fingers of your hand. Protract your shoulders. Shift your seat back. Draw your right foot to your seat. Plant your right foot on the ground. Shift your seat back. Left, hold on to your left foot. Low pistol. Step your left foot forward and your right foot to meet your left forward fold. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. And sink down, chair pose. On your exhale, fly your hands back, lift your heels up. Drop your heels, reach back up. One more time, nice, slow and controlled. Lift your heels, reach your hands back. Drop your heels, chair pose. Lower all the way to the ground. Toe stand rather. And lower to your seat. Boat pose. We'll lower one toe at a time, dropping our leg down. And as we bring our leg back up, really think about your core cinching, your core doing the work to drive your leg back up here. Hold. Lower down, hollow body hold, lower back's on the ground, feet off the ground, shoulder blades off the ground. And release down. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. They're hips width distance apart. Press into your feet, lift your seat up. Bridge pose. Ground into your left foot, left leg. Lift your right up. Place your right foot on the ground and lift your left. And place down on the ground, lift your seat, reset. Lower all the way to the ground. Lower your seat to the ground. Draw your knee to your nose. Give yourself a little hug here. Take the outside of your feet. Open up, happy baby. Maybe we rock side to side. Maybe we extend one leg and the other, whatever feels good to you. Draw your knees in. Extend your left leg long. Hug your right knee to your chest. Cross it over your right side body. Gaze out over your right hand. Just settle in here. Bringing your mind back to your breath. Notice it's slowing down a little bit. We'll return to center. Extend your right leg long, hug your left knee into your chest. Cross it over your right side body, reach your left arm long. Maybe shut down your eyes and just settle into this pose. And return to center. Give yourself another little hug, knee to nose. Extend your legs out, let your feet fall out to the side. Hug your shoulder blades under, palms facing up. Shut down your eyes, setting up for Savasana. Take a big breath in through your nose and side out of your mouth. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you like. I will be shutting the video off shortly. So take your time and enjoy your Savasana.